Good afternoon, Jags. I'm Elaine Banks.
And I'm Destin Howard.
Reporting to you live from WJAG-TV Weekly School News. Start meeting every Thursday from 3:30 to 5:15 in the Auto Tech Lab. The goal of this team is to prepare for upcoming competitions in the winter.
You can sign up for this year's AP exams on the Cedar Show's website. Last Thursday night, Athens hosted its annual Parade of Lights to bring in the winter holidays and to bring the Athens community together. Here's a recap of the event. Last Thursday night, Athens hosted its annual Parade of Lights downtown Athens. I interviewed Commissioner Sharon Dickerson to get a further recap of the event.
It wasn't just an Athens parade. It's we are the center of commerce for the region, and so by allowing those different groups, different counties to come in, we've expanded our reach to these communities. And I mean, it could be just an Athens parade, but then we wouldn't bring other people in to spend money in our community and to become part of our community.
I liked marching in it, just going around curves and stuff, because it's kind of hard.
The parade, what it does is it's an avenue, it's a vehicle by which we attract people, just like football games. And so people come in and we allow those people from those communities to participate in our parade, and they become part of our community, and that'll only make us better.
I was the color guard, so I was marching in front of the parade. It does not require any skill.
It seemed like it was more heavily attended, and from my viewpoint on top of the fire truck, it seemed like there were a lot of people on the parade route this year, maybe more so than before.
I love marching in the parade.
Thanks, Cedar, for the recap of the Parade of Lights. Next up is Kayla Davenport with the student features and sports news.
My name is Kayla Davenport, and this is your weekly sports news and student features. Our Cedar Show's boys basketball team is currently ranked number 2 in the state. Their first home game was this past Friday, and they won. Here are our student journalists Amonze Jennings and Alden Wynn with a closer look into the basketball team. Colin Frick is our student athlete of the week. He has been recognized for his talents in the water. He has been swimming for 3 years. Here's our student journalist Henry Vitzel with a closer look into Colin.
On December 2nd, Cedar Shoals Jaguars faced off against Morgan County. The Jaguars were able to pull a win with an end score of 57-50.
Well, I felt okay. I felt like we needed a lot of work, and I feel like we kind of got the big head from last year and years past. But now that we see that we have a lot of work to do, we're gonna do what we got to do to win.
All right. We look forward to Saturday as the Jags go up against the Clark Central Gladiators.
Freshman Colin Frick has been swimming for 3 years and is passionate about his sport. In the fall, he runs cross country. However, in the winter, he has decided to dedicate himself to the water. He swam in middle school for 2 years, and this is his first year on the high school team.
What do you enjoy most about swimming?
Probably breaststroke, just because it's a slower stroke, but it's a more powerful stroke as well. We do endurance type workouts, but we also do form workouts to work on your form or your flip turns or whatever, stuff like that.
How do you feel about the team so far?
It's kind of small, but there's good spirit. Good connection with other swimmers on the team. It's a really good team. I like it.
Colin is an exceptional athlete and certainly a role model for many.
Every Friday, a group of Christian athletes meet to share their stories with each other. This group also takes trips together. Student journalists Edwin Mencia and Seth Parker have taken a closer look.
The Fellowship of Christian Athletes is a non-denominational Christian sports ministry founded in 1954. It has staff offices located throughout the U.S. and abroad. Here at Cedar Shoals, FCA is a big part of our athletic community with members from every sport.
My name is Julie Sarter. I am one of the 2 media specialists here at Cedar Shoals, and Coach Dan Culliver and I are what we call district agents for the Fellowship of Christian Athletes. It is a student-led organization, and so Coach Culliver and I support the students in their efforts of what they want to do through the club, and then we supervise and provide them space for where they want to meet and try to encourage them in the things that they want to do through the club. FCA stands for Fellowship of Christian Athletes, and it is open to everyone. You do not have to be an athlete to join. We do have our leadership positions. They are Christian athletes who serve in those positions. Well, I have seen that, athletics is a way that people come together and can support a common cause. And so when you bring in, that's one way that they can be unified with, and they can also meet other people, some of who share their same faith and beliefs. And of course, you do not have to be an athlete or a Christian to join. It's open to everyone. So it's all inclusive.
My name is Benjamin Bruner, and I'm the FCA captain. The students that participate in FCA will get a chance to maybe be revitalized in their faith and get a chance to build some acceptance and love for their other students in Cedar Shoals, and it supplies Cedar Shoals another home, another safe place for students to come to go. The main goal is to build something within Cedar. I know that sounds vague, but to build a fellowship. That's the main goal, is to build a group of people that are consistently willing to be part of what we do. We like to do service projects every month. We try to come up with something else we can do with our time. And the main goal is to find people who need help revitalizing their faith, and then finding people who need help in general. And I think the main goal of FCA is to give people a sense of fellowship and a sense of unity and a sense of a home.
My name is Blake Gresham, and in FCA my role is kind of like a student leader. I would encourage people to join FCA because it's just a fun thing to do, and you only get to do certain things in high school, but I recommend this because you have a lot of fun, meet new people, and you learn a lot of things.
Cedar is full of amazing artists today. Recognized as our Student Artist of the Week is actress and artist Ashley Johnson. She has been acting for several years here at Cedar Shoals. Here's Elena with our Artist of the Week. Again, my name is Kayla Davenport, and this has been your weekly sports news and student features.
What I love most about art is that it allows me to express myself, and it allows me to create something that I can present to the world and talk about my experience, my emotions, and yeah. This piece I did last year, I think, my junior year, and it was my intercultural awareness piece. And basically, I wanted to talk about the importance of, I guess, refugees and immigration to England. And although we talk about it a lot in our country, I wanted to do something that was a problem in another country as well. And this right here is talking about how big the population of Pakistani people are in the UK, and how so I kind of had her hijab be the British flag, so it's she's kind of immersing herself with the culture, and she's green because that's the Pakistani colors. It's green, black, and white. And I had some phrases written in Urdu in the background, stuff like break down the barriers and no more borders and stuff like that. Just a bunch of different phrases. And I really like this piece a lot. It's one of my favorites. I think that the rest of Athens kind of sees Cedar Shoals as a negative place. And I would like to kind of start showing the rest of Athens that our community here can be positive, and it can be nice, and we can be nice to each other. And I would really like to reinforce that around Athens and show everyone that that Cedar Shoals is a good place.
Nice.
I am a Jaguar. I am a Jaguar. I am a Jaguar.